welcome back to Sunny Days Ahead. My name is Marnie if you're new here, and if you've been here, I'm sorry I've been MIA. My kids had spring break all last week, and then they had no school 2 days of the week before that for like optional spring conferences, so that's why I've been gone, because I'm not able to film while my kids are here. It would just be constant interruptions and everything. So little updates since then. Obviously I got a haircut finally, and I got my hair highlighted. That was just today actually, and I got a new girl and I love her so much, but I was there for 6 hours. I think it's just because, you know, I was a new client, so she really wanted to go over thoroughly of what I wanted to make sure it was done right, and I so appreciate that. She was so kind, so patient, and just like constantly asking, you know, for like, oh, can I see that picture again? Oh, can you like confirm that you want this and this? I just really appreciate that, because I'm someone that has like I don't know, hair anxiety before I go get like my hair done, especially if it's a new person. I used to have like someone that I went to all the time when I used to live here before, but then she moved away while I was like moved away too. So when I came back here, she was gone. So I was like, oh, and then, you know, you kind of have to go through like trial and error with different hairstylists to find the one that you like. And this one, I love her. She's like so chill and just so like thorough. So I really appreciated that. So I'm so excited because I feel like she's a good fit and I will be able to use her again. So anyways, as the title said, this is what we're getting our kids for Easter, and Easter basket ideas for an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old. My 7-year-old son, if you're new here, he's non-verbal, non-speaking autistic, and so I have some ideas for him. And then my daughter is 8, and she is just into everything and anything still. I think I mentioned that in my last year's video. She's still in that stage, and I love it because she likes anything. So she's not so picky, but she does have her new obsessions this year. So I found some things of that. I think I mentioned in my Valentine's Day video of what I got my kids. She's into Choco Cat, so I got some, I got a couple of things that have Choco Cat on it, and just like, she also likes cinnamon rolls, so just got some goodies in there. So let's just dive right into that, because yeah, I'm kind of on a time limit and I'm doing this on my couch. I would prefer my table, but my husband took down our table. I'm going to be staying on top finally. So I'll just be on my couch. So sorry if there's lots of disarray. Okay, so first things first, I got the stuff for the bottom of the basket. I'm not going to put them in yet because I just don't want it to get everywhere, and you know, maybe I might miss it and my kids might see it, so I'm not gonna put it in yet. I will probably do it the night before. So anyways, let's start with my daughter. Okay, so as I mentioned in my last year's video, I will go ahead and put a link up for it like here, just so you can get even more ideas. I've had this for my daughter since her first Easter. She was not yet 1. She was 8 months. And yeah, I found this at Target way back when. And the first thing that I will show is a bluey nightgown. Unfortunately, my daughter is starting to, you know, move on from Bluey. She's loved Bluey since it first came out. She was only 3, and we were living in California, and this new show came out called Bluey, and there was like nothing in the market, nothing in the toys yet, nothing, because it was a brand new show. So I think they wanted to see how it would do before they started marketing, you know, doing a lot of marketing things. So she, you know, she kind of, when they started coming out with like the toys and, you know, everything for Bluey, she was already starting to grow up and over it. So, you know, she's starting to grow out of Bluey, sadly, but she still loves watching the show. She just doesn't really play as much with the toys anymore, but she still loves Bluey, and so I thought she would love this because she loves nightgowns. So I know that she'll like it. Another thing I found was this little crew neck with Choco Cat. Yeah, so I know that she'll love this so much. She loves wearing like sweatshirts. And this is kind of, oh, I found this at Ross for $10.99. This is kind of big, you know, I found it in the junior section and she's only 8, but she loves wearing oversized things. It's an extra small, so I feel like she'll grow into it, and it's great for like softball right now that she's in softball, sort of nice like thing to wear because it's an evening practice. I found jump rope. They're in her PE right now. They're doing a jump rope competition thing. So I thought this would be great for her to practice with. And it's really cute. It's got like glitter on it. I believe this was in the Walmart section, in their Easter section. So was it? No, they had something else, but it was a little bit more like not very like durable. So I think I found this in the toy section at Walmart. I usually always buy like really early for Easter, and then yeah. Oh wow, this even has like suction cups. Not sure what that's for, but oh, I think like to suction it to like a wall or something, or a window, so they can, you know, jump like with something else holding it. That is brilliant. Also at Walmart, we went on like the best day. It was like clearance everything. So all of their Barbie stuff was like $5. No more than like $8. Everything that I got my daughter was $5. That was Barbie. And it's this. She has beautiful long hair, and she has this cat dress. So there were so many different things to choose from, and I picked this one because my daughter loves cats. And it had a cute little cat dress, cute little cat ears, like the hair extensions, little bun headband. My daughter's really into doing like hair and everything, so I thought this would be really cute. $5. I also found this for $5, and it's the bunny one, so I thought that was very fitting. So yeah, so got that. So yeah, it's just one of those cutie reveals. This might have been $4. My daughter has been checking this. My daughter last year checked this book out every chance she got, but it was like such a popular book amongst like her little classmates that they would like rotate who got to have it. So my husband just found it on Amazon this like for Christmas actually, but then we forgot about it, and we decided to give it to her free. Or no, he found it for Valentine's Day, but then I had already bought stuff, so I was like, oh, let's just save it for Easter. So so we finally got it, and we cannot wait for her to like see this. She's gonna like flip out. I gotta make sure I get it on camera because she's gonna love this. I'm gonna kind of hide it in the basket, so she'll be so excited. I'm probably gonna do it like in between here. So I think I mentioned in my Valentine's Day video, my daughter really loves the Babysitter's Club books, and she likes the Karen books, but she really loves the Babysitter's Club books, graphic novels. So this one was the newest one at Target, and it was 20% off. I believe it was $8. Another thing that she's been really into is Mad Libs. So it's been so fun doing those with her. I love doing them with her. I loved them as a kid, and she found my old Mad Libs thing. And so anyways, was I at Target, or I don't know if I was at Target or Walmart, but they had a Taylor Swift Mad Libs. So I was like, score! And I went and got that for her, and I can't wait for her to see this either. Oh my gosh. And then we were at Walmart, and we saw Hello Kitty and Friends like stuffies, and they only had like Kuromi and Hello Kitty left, I think. But when I looked online, there was an adorable cinnamon roll. There was no Choco Cat, but there was cinnamon roll, and he's so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, she's just gonna love this so much. Yeah, and then I got this little bracelet set. She really wanted more beads to make bracelets. They do these little markets at school where they do homemade like crafts or like anything that you want to make for this little market, and they all have, I think it's like 2 classes, and then they all like set up a shop like a craft fair, and then, you know, at school they earn these like bucks. It's like paper money for doing good deeds, you know, throughout the whole year, and then they earn these bucks, and then they set up this market, and you know, you can spend your bucks there. It's like school bucks. Yeah, so she loves like making bracelets and, you know, necklaces and just other little craft, little tiny things. The stuff that she comes up with is so cute. So I thought that would be cute. This was $3 at Walmart. And then the last thing I have is this bubble thing, or it's a bubble and a fan. And she loves these in the summer on our walks. She's it's like that fan, like funny like video. Yeah, it's just like a fan. I was getting too into it. But yeah, so there is my daughter's little thing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna like figure out how I'm gonna set it up, but it all fit in there. And then she has her little sweatshirt, so I might just put that on top or something. For her eggs, that's where I usually put like the candy. Oh wait, I did get them each a Kinder egg. My son doesn't like to eat these, but he loves playing with the, you know, packaging. So, you know, I got both of my kids one of these, and, you know, me and my husband will gladly eat my son's and give him the packaging. So, yeah, so got that one for her. And then I usually put like the candy stuff like in the eggs. And then my daughter, you know, she, for her, I got, well, for both of them, I got like these. And then for my daughter, I got like the nerds to put in some of her eggs, and I'll put them in the basket. But for my son, I'll show you what I put in his. But anyways, that's my daughter's. And then let's move on to my son's. Okay, so my son's, his is blue. So that year, my daughter was 8 months for Easter, and I was already pregnant with my son. I believe I was 5 months pregnant with him. I think he was I was 4 or 5 months pregnant with him. So after Easter, you know, I was at Target, and everything for the Easter stuff was on like 50, I think it was like 70% off. And so I was like, oh my gosh, they have a blue one, because I already knew I was having a boy. So I was like, oh my gosh, let me get this so they can have little matching baskets. And so yeah, I got this for him, and let me show you what I got for him. So for my son, it's a little bit more tricky because he obviously can't tell me what he wants. Yeah, so for him, his stuff is kind of gonna be like surrounding the basket, because the stuff I got for him was bigger. So one of the first things that I got for him was these Bat Tap. It's a Bat Tap brand, and it's these little cars, and they, what do you call them? And it's the pullback cars, and then they're soft. They're made of silicone, I believe. And my son loves both of those things. He loves to like do the retraction and then like let it go. So I just didn't know these were so giant. They were very inexpensive. They were like $12 online. So this kind of took up my son's like basket. I could just take him out of the packaging, but then it would just be like a pile of stuff, because his stuff is like just loose. Another thing that I got, so if you did see my video from last year, I got my son this little thing that has these little slots for like, you know, the different shapes, and then it had like little cute little carrots to put on top, but and then it had like little shapes to put in, and then like little circle things for the slots, but he only liked doing the slots. So and then so he did like that, but he gets kind of frustrated with that because I think a lot is going on in that little work. So he was only wanting to do the slots because like the carrots kept falling out. So that I'm going to donate to his class. I still kept it because he liked doing the slot things, but then I saw on Amazon it was like on sale, and they had just a thing just for the slot thing. So I decided to get him that. Okay, sorry, I ran out of space, so I had to clear that up. Okay, so anyways, it comes with little coin things, and you know, it comes with the drawer, of course. Pretty simple, but I found this on Amazon, so I know he's gonna love doing this. And it helps him with his fine motor skills, holding it and, you know, pulling out the drawer. So I know that he'll love this. Something else that I'm putting in my daughter's eggs are scrunchies. So I thought that was so cute. Put little scrunchies in there. So I'm gonna take them apart and just like put them in the eggs. So my son, I found this cute little outfit. It was $5 each for the shorts and t-shirt, but he's starting t-ball. They actually had a little program for special needs kids that just started up here. So excited for this because this is something I dreamed about, for them to have like a little program for, you know, special needs kids. They didn't have one around here. And then I was thinking about that last year, and then this year, like in the winter, my son's teacher sent me an ad for this, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's just so amazing. Like, so I of course signed my son up for it, and he's gonna be starting tomorrow, so I'm really excited for him to do that. I'm also a little nervous because I don't know how he's going to do with somebody telling him, you know, I don't know, you know, he doesn't like to work hard for things that are not meaningful for him. So I'm kind of nervous about that part, but one of my friends is going to be his like buddy, like a one-on-one with him. So I'm so grateful for her like doing that for me, because my daughter is also in softball, so I don't know if I can be at both places at once. And she worked with, or she was a para educator, so she's had experience with like special needs kids, especially my son's level. So such a blessing. So I'm so excited to start all this because I feel like he would love it. He loves to run, he loves balls, but I'm afraid, like, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid he's just gonna wanna get the balls and just like throw them instead of like having a structured thing. So I don't know, we'll see. We will just see. If he doesn't like it at all, you know, he doesn't have to do it. But I'm just so excited they started this kind of program around here, because I feel like, you know, I was seeing like how much, you know, how much fun my daughter has at during her activities. And I was just sad that my son didn't really have anything like that. You know, it's usually just like self-led, you know, for us bringing him places, but I wanted something like more organized because, you know, I'm a first-time special needs mom and I don't really know what I'm doing sometimes. So like just having people that are experienced in it just is so much more like relief, like, you know, knowing that he's in a place where he's fully accepted. Just, you know, it just really like makes me happy that he gets to do an activity too. So we will see how that goes. I'll update, but I'm so excited for it. I found this cute little dinosaur at Walmart. This was $2.97, and it's this little dinosaur with rabbit ears. How cute is that? My son just loves soft things, so, and this is like small that he can carry it around, so I know that he will just love this. got some bubbles for him. I know he will love that because he loves bubbles. I found this hard board book, and it's a tractor. Little ode to his grandpa. My husband grew up on a farm, so it's like cute, and it's like, it doesn't have a lot of words on it. My son will not sit for books for very long, but he likes to turn the pages and everything. So I thought this was so cute. This was from Target, and it was $5.99. I also got him a cute little frog fan from Walmart. I found these noodles. He loves these. These were found at Walmart for $3 for the pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I thought that was a good price for that. I got him this squishy sugar cube. He loves these things. He just loves them so much. So this was a really like nice one, and it's very thick, and it was only $3. I couldn't believe it. Of course, my son has the cute little rubber duckies. These were all from Target. There's a little cow ducky, a little Easter egg ducky, and then a little farmer ducky. So there's like a little thing going on here. My son just likes to hold things in his hands, so these are like the perfect size for him to like hold things, and he loves ducks. And then the last thing I got him, or we got him, is this cute little chicky ball. Oh my gosh, this was so adorable. And yeah, he loves like these kind of things, and I know he's gonna love this. He's gonna love the little beak. He loves just dipping on it, is what we call. He just loves to dip on it, so I cannot wait for him to see that. For his eggs, I'm putting these little like suction cup things. I have like another one, so that I got like 4. And then of course more little rubber duckies. And then these little puppet monster things that I know he's just gonna love squishing. Luckily my son does not eat anything, so I'm lucky that I don't have to worry about that for him. And then yeah, the rest will be like candy and stuff. So that is all. Shockingly, I got through it all. Okay. Yeah, so I'm so excited for my kids to get all their stuff. We, again, just love doing this for the little time that we have for them to be excited about this kind of stuff. I know it goes by so quick. Like, you know, I'm just like enjoying each and every like holiday that, you know, they get so excited for, that I can still get them these like little cute fun toys, because I know that the toy stage is ending soon. And that's why I'm not worried about like my daughter keeping all this stuff, because I know one day she's gonna be like, Mom, just get rid of it. So I love that she loves her little stuff still. So I'm just really excited for Easter. I think that we are going to, I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. I haven't checked, but it's also my birthday that day. So we're gonna be doing a double whammy. We usually have crab legs on my birthday. So I believe this year we are doing crab legs for Easter. None of us really like ham except for my husband, and my husband said he was tired of ham too. I kept telling him that it's okay, we can get one, like we can have ham, you know, but he insisted that he was tired of it. So he's ready for some crab legs too. And we usually do like mashed potatoes or rice, and then veggies, and then my mom makes this seafood spaghetti thing that's really yummy with shrimp. Oh, so good, so yummy. My mouth is watering. I'm glad that I can be posting some videos again and filming again now that my kids are back at school, although, you know, it's almost the weekend already. So I'm hoping to get this out tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.